we need to begin developing strong leaders. The first thing that Paul tells Timothy as he opens this chapter, he says, be strong in the grace of Jesus Christ. Churches need strong leaders. And he must be strong, not in his own strength, but in the grace of Jesus Christ. And this grace is the spiritual condition of one governed by the power of divine grace. And so what I realized, Pastor Young, is all of what we are experiencing is due to grace. And Paul says, therefore, in another text, he says, since we have the ministry by grace, we faint not. And so, in other words, our mindset has to change and come to realize that if we are in ministry, that's an act of grace. If we are doing any kind of business with God, to be co-laborers of God, that's an act of grace. And because we have been chosen by grace, not because we are qualified or we did something good, but because he endowed his spirit upon us and have chosen us for this mission, how dare we quit? He's telling Timothy here, he says that this whole thing has been held together because of my grace. You are saved by grace. And you are able to do everything that you are doing on my behalf because of grace. And check this out, even when we experience trials, consider it as an act of grace. And because he has given us the strength that we need to withstand the trials, and then he uses the trials to make us stronger. And so what James says makes sense when he says, count it all joy. My brother, when facing trials and tribulations, knowing that the testing of your faith is producing patience, and patience maturity.